Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Foolies Fridays. It is your boy here, Alexander, ATG, Nemo, the fish man. We're hitting you with some Alexpiration, as my boss calls it. I love y'all. And I'm going to keep dropping more of these because I love y'all. There's no reason why quantity and quality can't exist in the same space. And let me tell you why I'm able to do this so frequent and still be able to put out something that I think is meaningful for you guys, at least I think, and I hope that I can continue to provide more meaningful content for you guys because I watch what you post and share. I listen to people, I see what they're going through, and I only want to pour into you because somebody poured into me. Had a couple epic conversations this week with brothers, praying for one another, encouraging each other, building one another, lifting each other up, and that's what it's about. People pouring into each other, okay? If you're not pouring into somebody somehow, with joy or love or peace or a hug, whatever you can do, pour into the people around you. That's what we were designed to do, to pour into one another. Not to be selfish and to have all this water by yourself and then you don't want nobody else getting a little piece of your water. No, that's not what this is about. This relationship that we have in life and love and all that we do is about pouring into one another. And if we're not, we are really hurting the people around us. Whether it's the youth that you work with, or if you're not working with the youth, find some youth, get active with somebody's club or org or something, do something, because there's a youth that's a rebel and disrespecting his teachers or her teachers like I did growing up, and then somebody had to come in and say, Alex, you're better than that. Alex, you're smarter than that. Alex, you're going to be a president one day. And those words made me think, wow, somebody actually believes in me. And while this person thought he was empty, I graduated from elementary school and then middle school and then high school and college, and all that did was fill them back up because they knew that that seed they planted a decade ago, 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago has now manifested. And that's what this pouring thing is all about. It doesn't seem to work right away. It's not going to work immediately, but they're watching. People are watching. People are listening. People are looking, people are observing. They're not always going to say something because we're kind of scared or nervous. We don't want to make your head any bigger, or we don't want to face the wrath if you're like, oh, why are you messaging me or reaching out to me? I love when you guys hit me up personally, say thank you for that message, because somebody poured into me. Somebody gave me that. Somebody actually inspired me. A book I read, a scripture I looked through, like something hit me, and it wanted me. I wanted to pour out into you guys because you guys deserve that. So week after week, day after day, quantity and quality can exist in the same space. And so I'm going to keep putting out more content because you guys deserve that. Somebody pouring into y'all. More people need to be caring about one another. Why is that so hard? Why is that a task? Somebody like, man, why are you always so positive? Well, why are people always so negative? Nobody's, well, if you are complaining, that's cool, but all you're doing is complaining about the negative people, but you're not pouring into nobody. You're not helping nobody out. You're not doing nothing for nobody, so how dare you? How dare you? And even if you do start pouring into the person that's next to you, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Keep pouring. You don't need to get nothing back. Your cup can be empty. It'll get filled some other way. Now, I'll tell you this. So it's a few people that's like, well, Alex, my cup isn't that big, so I don't really think what I do is going to matter. So here's a little cup. So this is you. You're that little cup. Big old cup here. You're the little cup. All I needed was a little bit from you. And all of a sudden, I started overflowing because I just needed a little. Nobody said we needed a lot. You didn't have to have $1 million. Somebody might have just needed a hug. Somebody might have just needed your comforting words after a long night of being in the ER because maybe they lost somebody super important to them. Pour into each other. Doesn't matter what size your cup is, where you feel you at in your life. If you have a degree, you got something that hundreds and thousands of people don't have. You can pour into somebody. Today, tomorrow, whatever, and somebody's going to pour right back into your little cup, and you just keep pouring either way and let that cup grow over time. I think you guys got the point. I'm spilling water all over myself and my shoes But I love y'all, and I want y'all to stay encouraged. I want you guys to continue to pour into one another. If you like this video, please share it. If you don't like it, share it anyways, because somebody else may need it. Maybe not you, but somebody else might. So thank you guys for coming here to my page or letting this kind of swirl around, and then it starts playing. You're like, why is he moving his hand so much, and why he got all this water? So if your attention span has gone past 5 minutes and 20 something seconds, I commend you, because most people these days are like, that video too long, I ain't watching that. So I appreciate you for being here, for letting me pour into you day after day, week after week, because you deserve it. I love y'all. Visit thefoolies.com. Check out what we're doing. Some amazing stuff is happening. Use that Foolies 10K hashtag. It's across the chest. Dream without limits. And of course, man, this ain't about me. It's about G.O.D. Holla at your boy.